Hey Warriors fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome into Chat Sports, and today we have a fresh Golden State Warriors mailbag video. All the questions that you guys asked using the hashtag Warriors on our most recent video here at Chat Sports. I'm going to answer them, dive into them, and we'll try and make sense of the current Warriors situation with a lot of injuries, especially at the center position. And then at the very end, let's preview the T-Wolves game, which will be happening tonight. Another preseason game, I should say. Playoffs are a long way away. A preseason game where we can learn a lot more about the Warriors than we did in Game 1 of the preseason against the Los Angeles Lakers. So, let's just jump right into the first question here. Arnis, I'm going to butcher this name, Gutiatis, I think, on YouTube, you know who you are, asked, why have the Warriors not signed Joakim Noah? Okay, well, currently, the Warriors obviously have some injury problems with Willie Cauley-Stein and Kevon Looney both being out. And I think Kevon Looney could be back sooner. Cauley-Stein is going to be out until at least the end of October because he's still in that walking boot right now. So, naturally, when you look at the depth chart right now with the Golden State Warriors, they're very, very thin at the center position. So Joakim Noah's name has popped up a lot in my videos. A lot of people online who are saying, hey, go out and add the big center there. And my question is, for you guys, is Joakim Noah really that great of a player? Like, when did Joakim Noah become this savior at center who can really help fix the problems with the Golden State Warriors right now? Last season, he played in Memphis, played 42 games, had 7.1 points per game, 5.7 rebounds, 2.1 assists. He's not the Joakim Noah Defensive Player of the Year that we are used to, and I don't think he'd fit very well in this system either, right? The Warriors like athletic big men. They like guys who can do multiple roles, play multiple positions. Ergo, Kevon Looney, ergo whenever they had JaVale McGee, and then obviously when they signed Willie Cauley-Stein. They have a type at the big position that they like to stick with because it works well with, what they're trying to do on the offensive, defensive sides of the basketball. Now, I will say this. Could he help right now? Sure. Would he be cheap? Sure. But you got to remember, Looney and Cauley-Stein will be coming back eventually, and so then you're going to have another big that you have to kind of just let sit on the bench and burn time, sitting on the pine, I guess. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I am not for going out and signing Joakim Noah. I'm for being patient, waiting for the two bigs to get back, because I think we have something really special in Willie Cauley-Stein, and we have a proven veteran who understands what Steve Kerr wants to do in Kevon Looney. So, I'll ask you guys, though, would you want the Warriors to sign Joakim Noah? Some people do, some people don't. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. How about Jackie on YouTube asking, can the Warriors ask Andrew to come back early? I assume you mean Andrew Bogut. Well, the problem is that Andrew Bogut is actually in Australia right now, playing for the Australian National Basketball League, the same basketball league that LaMelo Ball is playing at as well. He seems very happy there. So I'm sure if the Warriors made him an offer he could not refuse, he would be all for it. But again, I don't know if he fits the system that we currently have in place right now in Golden State. Now, I know, he's played there before, he understands, blah, 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 I know. But he's gotten older, he's gotten slower. They're going for athletic big man, athletic centers who can actually do some damage on both sides of the floor, and the hope is that, Cauley-Stein can stretch it out and shoot threes, and Kevon Looney can do what Kevon Looney does above the rim. I just don't think Bogut makes a lot of sense either. Plus, again, he is pretty happy right now with the Australian Basketball League. It does not look to be moving over anytime soon. The problem is, what everyone is reacting to right now, is that Amari Spellman and I guess Marquise Chris are the two bigs that we have to deal with right now in Golden State, which is bad because Amari Spellman obviously was traded from the Hawks, and it's a situation where Hawks knew that he wasn't very good, so they shipped him off, and now the Warriors are understanding that he's not very good. I think patience right now is the way to go with Kevon Looney and Willie Cauley-Stein. They'll be healthy sooner rather than later, hopefully sooner, and we'll just see what happens at the start of the season. Still plenty of time, though. We got time for everyone to go ahead and get healthy. Okay, Rashawn Gilbert on YouTube says, Jordan, the rookie, should be at the 2. He's a perfect replacement for Klay. The defense will come. Now, he's talking about Jordan Poole, the rookie guard out of Michigan, who has been absolutely fantastic in training camp and had a very nice night, even with the ankle being tweaked when he was playing against the Warriors. And 9.4 points per game, 1.4 assists, shot about 37% from 3 while he was at Michigan. But people are very high on this young rookie to get a lot of minutes going into this season with the Klay Thompson injury. Now, Rashawn mentions Jordan being played at the 2. Does that mean you play D'Angelo Russell at the 3? That's probably the one problem that they're having right now, is figuring out where D'Angelo Russell would go. Because, yes, Russell has the height to play the 3, but does Russell have the game to play the 3 in this offense? I'm not sure. I think he fits more as a 2 because the ball's got to go to him a lot more than people actually realize. Yeah, it's going to run through Steph Curry, but when you added D'Angelo Russell, you basically said, all right, we can't just solo go through Steph Curry. It's got to go through D'Angelo Russell as well. So I think they'll try it. I'm sure they have tried. Steph, Jordan, and then I guess you go with D'Lo at the 3, Draymond at the 4, and then, you know, Kevon Looney whenever he's healthy at the 5. But I'd be very interested to see how the chemistry would work out there in Klay Thompson's absence. Listen, Steve Kerr, we talked about this a lot. Steve Kerr probably has his hardest coaching job or hardest coaching time right now this season with the Warriors. You know, in the past, he had to get all these all these superstars to work well together, which can be difficult, but he did a great job at it. Now he has to kind of patch holes and fill the shoes of superstars. Obviously, Kevin Durant leaving and Klay Thompson as well, and he is also, you know, battling injuries at the 5 and the technically the 4 position as well. So I think he's just going to try a bunch of stuff. I think the Warriors might be a little slow to start, but eventually they're going to find their groove because they do have enough talent to make a deep run here in the Western Conference Finals. I'll ask you guys this too, because we talk about Alfonzo McKinnie struggling and might not, you know, be the 3, might not be the replacement for Klay Thompson. Who should start at the 3 in Klay Thompson absence? Is it Jordan Poole? Is it Alfonzo McKinnie? Alec Burks? Is it someone else? Let me know in the comment section down below. All right, quickly, our sponsors here, BetDSI, our good friends over at one of the best sports websites, one of the best sports betting websites right now, have a deal for you guys. When you use the promo code DEAL120 at chatsports.com/bet, you will get a $120 deposit bonus. Yeah, so you put in $100, actually, it's going to be $220. They'll bump it up when you use the promo code DEAL120. That way you have literally $220 to bet on the Warriors, the NFL, college football, whatever you guys would like. Great partner here with BetDSI. Highly encourage you guys to use it. I mean, I wish I could keep using this deal. I only get to use it once. So it's fantastic. I really enjoy what BetDSI has partnered with us, and they do an excellent job at providing some great online sports betting that I know a lot of you guys are really into. So again, chatsports.com/bet using the promo code DEAL120. All right, Ollie Oxen on YouTube says this year is a process. Warriors most likely won't have the chemistry or confidence until midseason. That's when they'll make a playoff push, and we'll see if the Warriors are for real. This is fantastic. I mean, Ollie Oxen nails it here on his comment on one of the YouTube videos the past couple of days, talking about how the Warriors are going to be a work in progress for the first couple of months of the season. And people don't want to hear that because they know we have the talent right now and they want it to work out, and they know that the Lakers and the Clippers and the Rockets are going to try and pull away, and then we're stuck with, you know, what if we're fighting for a 5 seed or a 6 seed or a 4 seed? We want to be number 1 because we're used to it. I understand that. But Ollie Oxen is right. They're not going to have the chemistry right away. Draymond Green came out and said before the Laker game that, like, yo, we're not ready, and we're going to get killed tomorrow. And guess what? They got killed. They might get killed tonight when they take on the Timberwolves because, you know, they have Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins, and they might play a lot better basketball interiorly, or inside, I should say, and we struggle, you know, with what's happening with our injuries. So don't be surprised if they lose tonight as well. But I think it can just take a little bit of time, with a little bit of patience. I think they're going to be just fine. It's a matter of how long is it going to take, and how much frustration are we going to be able to put up with if guys like, you know, Willie Cauley-Stein doesn't come back anytime sooner, doesn't come back healthy, or D'Angelo Russell struggles earlier, whatever it is. Just give it time. There are 82 games in an NBA season. I think by, like Ollie Oxen said, mid-season, we will be okay. Now, the question will be, what seed? And that's what I'll ask you guys right here. If it takes some time, takes a while, what seed do you see the Warriors having in the NBA, they're in the Western Conference playoffs? Let me know what you guys think. I'm thinking right now, because of a slow start, 4 or 5, you know, could be as high as 2, could be as high as 1, we'll see. Clippers and Lakers, guys, are going to be pretty darn good this season. I know people don't want to hear it, but it definitely is true. All right, let's do 2 more. We got time for 2 more. Sean Gilbert on YouTube says, get a hold of yourself, people. Cauley-Stein is something we've never had. Our greatest centers were Thormund. You know, he lists the other centers there as well. They never had the athleticism, speed, and skill. Dampier, Bowl, I mean, he's right. I mean, this is the excitement of Willie Cauley-Stein. I think the real reason why the Warriors are not going to go out and sign another big-name center like Joakim Noah, because they know that when Willie Cauley-Stein comes back, he has the potential to be a real difference maker in this offense. We talked about it. They want athletic big men. They went out and got a guy who is massive, but also has some great moves. And he played in 81 games with the Kings last year and averaged basically a double-double. He was fantastic at times. I say at times because his motor gets into question and his love of the game is questioned as well. He has all this talent, yet can't seem to be as great as people think that he could be. Now, in a system in Golden State with leaders and MVPs around him, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, what is his ceiling going to be? I think that's what Steve Kerr and the Warriors want to find out, but the injury has kind of hampered that. So we'll have to wait and see. But at the same time, I think this is probably the main reason why they're kind of just going to be patient and accept the problems they have at the center position until Looney and, of course, Cauley-Stein do come back. All right, final one here. Drake Zakara on YouTube. This one was interesting. It's kind of long, but I'll read it. Warriors should send Russell to Raptors for Ibaka. His name's Drake, so Raptors Drake, I don't know, this might be the Drake, we'll see. Ibaka will fit perfectly with the Warriors. He's a defender, shot blocker, can run the floor with Green, can guard multiple positions, underrated scorer, gives you 70% of Thompson's offense. Wow. Ibaka is currently the best mid-range shooter in the league, and also finished second behind Klay Thompson in catch-and-shoot shots made a few seasons ago. Okay. This is, I mean, straight up, 21, 22-year-old D'Angelo Russell for, 35? However, not 35. He's old. Serge Ibaka, yeah, I don't see this here. 70% of Thompson's offense, I don't see that either. He's a good defender, good rim protector, good shot blocker. I'd love him on the Warriors, but not for D'Angelo Russell. I mean, people are already trying to sell D'Angelo Russell out before we've really seen him integrated into this offense. Let's just have some patience here. But I want to share that with you guys because I don't know if a straight trade up for, Ibaka for Russell would make a lot of sense. If you guys want it, you can let me know in the comments down below, but I just do not see it. All right, let's quickly preview the Warriors versus T-Wolves tonight at the Chase Center. 10:30 p.m. is the tip-off. I think it's on NBATV, and at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time on there. The three things that I'm looking for here: the continued growth of D'Angelo Russell. He said he still feels not very comfortable in this system. It showed a lot in the first preseason game against the Lakers. So game by game, more reps come. He should get more comfortable in this offense. That's be a big key I'm going to factor in on. His shooting needs to get better. He's been supposed to be working on it. I'm hoping to see a good night from D'Angelo Russell. Maybe not tonight, but over the next couple of games. That's number one. Number two, the small forward position. Jordan Poole, is it Alfonzo McKinnie? I mean, what's Alfonzo McKinnie going to do tonight to prove that he should still have a shot to be a starter on this team? Because he's fallen from grace. And a lot of people have talked about how he might not even make the team. I talked about it a couple days ago. So Alfonzo McKinnie's another one you're going to look at tonight. You want to see what Jordan Poole can do as well. And you just want to see who's going to step up and make plays. Because it's a bunch of guys that, Warriors fans for a couple years ago wouldn't even recognize on the squad, trying to, get into a good bench position, get in some minutes, or maybe even make a starting role. So McKinnie is a big microscope guy tonight. And also, whoever else is going to play the small forward against the T-Wolves. And finally here, Willie Cauley-Stein's supposed to play. That means our bigs are going to get dominated. I don't think Omari Spellman's going to do a very good job against Willie Cauley-Stein. So, don't freak out. If the Warriors lose tonight and they give up a ton of points to Willie Cauley-Stein and everyone's like, oh, we lost by 30 and they dominated the paint, could be a very close replay of what the Lakers did to us with, of course, JaVale McGee and Anthony Davis, just at a smaller level, because Cauley-Stein's great, but not as good, of course, as AD. So I wouldn't weigh into it too much. Just a quick preview here. Just keep an eye on the little things. Obviously, the small forward position, D'Angelo Russell, and then have patience. Hopefully we'll be healthy sooner rather than later. That way we can start rolling into this season. Really just a couple of days away as we open the Chase Center against the Clippers on the 24th. We'll have plenty of coverage of all the Warriors news, rumors, and previews here at Chat Sports. So be sure to subscribe. Hit the red button somewhere around me as we're almost to 140,000 subscribers. We would always greatly appreciate it. There you go. There's your Warriors mailbag for you here on a Thursday. We'll have plenty more coming up in the following weeks. For Chat Sports, I'm Thomas Mott, signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day.